Hi, folks. Welcome to SK Rants. This is Shyam here, and today I'm super thrilled to talk about my recent experience of one of the best and largest premium large screen format movie theaters of India, the Prasads PCX in Hyderabad. First, a bit of context. Prasad's multiplex, located on IMAX Road, NTR Mark, has been a Hyderabad icon for over 20 years. It was India's third IMAX theater back in 2003, and it was a 70 GT IMAX screen back then. They even screened Christopher Nolan's Interstellar on 70 film in 2014 here, which is a rare treat. Fast forward to 2022, Screen 6, once the IMAX screen, got a major revamp and was rebranded as PCX. Why? They ditched the IMAX lease to create their own premium large format experience with cutting edge tech at a fraction of the cost. And trust me, it delivers. So, how to reach this PCX venue? Prasad's six-screen multiplex is located at Khairtabad area of Hyderabad, which is in the heart of the city and near to the NTR Gardens and Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Telangana State Secretariat. Nearest metro station here is the Khairtabad station. You can catch a metro to this station from other metro stations near the major railway stations like Kachiguda or Secunderabad railway station. It is also well connected by road from all around the city, including the Rajiv Gandhi Airport, Hyderabad. I personally travel from Bangalore to Hyderabad via Vande Bharat train to visit the Prasads. I watched two shows of the recently released Superman movie here in both 3D and 2D on the first day of release, that is on Friday, 11th of July. Let's look at the overall ambience of this amazing theater. Prasad's multiplex has a total built-up area of 2.35 lakh square feet, featuring six screens, a food court, and a two-level shopping mall. This is a centrally air-conditioned building with security checks in the entrance and also in the second floor to enter into other screens. The outside of the building has a long facade with steps and have entrances to the main theater complex and also to the Pizza Hut, KFC, and McDonald's restaurants towards the farther side. There is a dedicated baggage counter while you enter through the gate to the building on the leftmost point. For vehicle parking, there is underground parking options available. On the external dome-like structured glass wall of the building, there is the space for giant movie posters which keeps changing from time to time. Once you enter the building to the ground floor, after the security scan, you can see one escalator to go up and one stairs on the right side. Behind this is the food court area with some dining options and restaurants. On the right side of the stairs, there is a box office counter to manually book and get tickets. Other options for ticket booking is through booking apps like Book My Show, District, or Paytm, and also through Prasad's official website. The first floor is where the sixth screen, that is the screen 6, which is the massive PCX screen, located. Once you enter first floor, towards your left you can see one food and beverage counter and also the entrance to the screen for seats 1 to 24. Then on the right you can see another food and beverage counter and then the entrance to the same screen for seats 25 to 47. Towards right side of this is the washrooms. From level 1, again there are escalators and stairs to go to level 2 where there is a security check to move to level 3 where other screens of this multiplex are present. Level 2 also has some shops and a gaming arcade. To enter the screen, after you enter through the first door, there is a rectangular tunnel-like walkway which have this dark ambience and some minimal lights on the ceilings to show the way. This tunnel leads to a door and a small space where staff will be there to provide the 3D glasses if it's a 3D movie. After this door comes another entrance which directly takes us into the large auditorium where you will be sighted with a huge screen on the right side and stadium-like grand theater seating towards the left. This whole entrance setup, which is almost reminiscent of the Dolby cinema entrance in Pune and also around the world, is a clever way of blocking any outside light or sound interferences entering the main audio. Now let's talk about our star of the video, the magnificent titan of a screen, which is the PCX. The PCX premium large format screen boasts a massive 101.6 feet wide by 64 feet tall, strong MDI screen with a flat aspect ratio of 1.58 is to 1. This screen will be perfect to watch flat aspect ratio movies like 1.85 is to 1. It's powered by dual Barco DP 4K 60L laser projectors, delivering ultra-sharp 4K visuals. These projectors rival top-tier IMAX systems, offering vibrant colors and crisp details, especially for 3D films. This projector also supports and uses the Dolby 3D format, where it uses spectral filters on the glass that correspond to specific wavelengths of light emitted by the projector. The Dolby 3D glasses provided are of plastic material and is comfortable to wear for a longer period of time. The bright 3D visuals are one of the best and brightest, just placed behind the Dolby Cinema itself. Then there is the sound. PCX uses a Dolby Atmos setup with a CP950A processor, 22 surround speakers, 14 height channel speakers, and 16 dual box 18-inch subwoofers. Translation: you will feel the action from explosions to rumbling under your seat to raindrops falling from above. As I watched the Superman movie here, I could feel the rumble on my body and my hair was flying for the scene where Crypto was running towards Superman on the ice. One catch: aspect ratios. PCX isn't an official IMAX screen now, so films like Oppenheimer stick to a 2.20:1 ratio instead of IMAX's 1.43:1. But for movies like Devara or Avatar 2, which uses expanded 1.85 or 1.90 ratios, the screen fills up beautifully with minimal black bars. The Audi has a total of 630 seats arranged in a steep auditorium GT setting, which is common in the GT IMAX screens around the world. The seats do not have much reclination and is just as fine as an overall experience. The best field of view for this screen is in the middle area seats and rows H to K. If you sit in a corner or more towards the front near to screen, it will be very strenuous ordeal and might affect the whole movie watching experience. Altogether, this huge screen and Audi gives an awesome immersive movie watching experience, one of the best in India. So now I will get into my experience of watching Superman in 3D and 2D here in the screen. I watched Superman 3D version first in the morning, which had a 2K 3D DCP. Even though it was a 2K DCP, the picture clarity was not lost in that huge screen. The brightness of the Dolby 3D was very effective, making the scenes really clear. There was some good depth of 3D throughout the movie, even though it is a converted 3D movie. Out of the screens were comparatively less, but it was there. You have to watch it in 3D in this kind of a quality screen and projection to really enjoy it. The 2D show was in the afternoon, and this had a 4K 2D DCP. The image was lightly grainy, crisp, and vivid. I could see the colors popping in compared to the 3D version of this. So at this point, the decision of choosing whether to watch this in 2D or 3D depends on your interest level for watching a 3D content. The Dolby Atmos mixing of this movie was great, as I could hear proper spatial audio moving around, especially in aerial fight sequences. As mentioned before, the rumbling sounds was powerful with the amazing bass, which created a vibrating effect on the whole audio. In short, the movie was clearly a James Gunn signature, one with a more light-hearted theme and more humane Superman. The whole casting included the Justice Gang was perfect and added some comedic moments to the movie. It was a refreshing take after the more darker Snyder version of Superman. Even though the PCX screen is no longer an IMAX theater, it is equally or more immersive movie watching experience. Only difference it will have is the lack of IMAX DMR DCPs, which is exclusive for only the IMAX screens. This screen can easily compete with the Laser XT or Cola IMAXs in our country and is much better in clarity than the Xenon 2K IMAXs. As the screen size is the second largest in India and is larger than all the IMAX screens in India, this is easily the best choice to watch most of the flat aspect ratio movie releases, whether it is Hollywood movie or an Indian movie. The choice to play the local language Telugu movies, which are non IMAX, is a great advantage for this screen and its overall revenue generation. The management team is amazing and listens to the fans' requests through social media for the releases, timing, and other aspects. This is largely thanks to Mr. Mohan Kumar, who is the technical operation manager with a great beloved fan following in our X platform. So, why visit Prasads PCX? It's not just a theater, it's an experience. Perfect for blockbusters, 3D epics, or Telugu hits like RRR that use the full screen. Pro tip: book early for big releases and arrive 30 minutes ahead to grab snacks from the affordable concessions, way cheaper than PVR or Inox or any other chains in India. After the movie, stroll by Hussain Sagar Lake or hit up Paradise Biryani next door. So, Prasad's PCX is hands down one of the India's best theaters for immersive cinema. It's not perfect, but for the price and tech, it's tough to beat. Have you been to PCX? If you have been, drop your thoughts in the comments below. What movie blew you away there? So, if you enjoyed this review, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell for more theater deep dives. Until next time, keep watching movies in style. Peace.